Your ads are getting a lot of impressions, but no clicks. That's another one. So again, intuitively, what would you think might be causing that, David?
I feel your ads when you're in kind of the digital marketing space, so online ads, Google ads, search ads, that kind of thing. They've got to be intriguing to catch somebody's attention, make them think maybe, or maybe not think, make them click. Have that kind of quick kind of alignment to a pain point or something that really matters to that target audience customer. And if you don't really pull that off with your ads, it doesn't really speak to them. I mean, people aren't going to click on it, right? I mean, you're going to get the odd occasion where somebody's like, maybe a former employer or maybe a competing business, and they see, oh, there's so and so's that, they're going to click on them and cost them money, right? I mean, nobody does that, right? But you know, it really comes down to, I think a lot of times, you might get a lot of impressions, but if it's not really lining up, or it could be this scenario that, if you're not ranking high, you're up there. So people are technically, it's an impression because they should be able to see it, but they may not notice it very strongly. Maybe you're like third down, or maybe it's on the side or something. I mean, that could factor into it
Oh,
too.
that's actually a good point. I was going to say that not having captivating enough ad copy, like you were saying, might be the only thing causing that. But you're right. If either you have a display ad that's very small and like an odd part of the screen, or if your text ad is showing in like a sidebar down at the bottom, that would also maybe be a culprit. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, I would say that's probably even a result of a low bid. Like it may be, okay, we'll show your ad, but we're going to show it in a place where nobody's going to see it because you're not offering enough in order to do that. That's interesting. But I think for the most part, it's about captivating content. And one way to really improve your content and make it more captivating is by checking out competitor ads, seeing what they're doing. Um, if someone has gone through the trouble to create these like really cool, captivating ads, we've mentioned before, there's really no shame in like seeing what a competitor is doing and altering a little bit to make it fit your company and your campaign.
Sometimes you don't even get a choice, do you? You might, Google your own company and you'll see ads show up, if you're not capturing your own brand searches, which something everybody should consider. But, you might see other companies have ads showing up on a page where you're searching for your own company brand name. That's never fun to see. But, then you can see right away, like, hey, so what are they talking about? But, there's a lot of great tools out there to get a sense for what other companies are doing. We use a lot of them. We don't have any kind of sponsorship for this, but tools like SEM Rush or SpyFu. We'll put some links to those in the show notes. Those are great, but something people more involved on the social media side definitely be aware of the fact that Facebook and their efforts to be very transparent. Well, the Facebook, right? It's great. They have the Facebook ads library, so you can actually search to see the ads that are running for anybody that's running ads on Facebook at the moment, right? So that's a really neat way to see what other people are doing, get some ideas, but also maybe a little bit of competitor research, right? So we know that the pay-per-click advertising space is a competition. Knowing what the competition is doing and how they're positioning themselves can really give you a leg up.
Yeah, it's easy to say like, oh, my competitors, it's so different. We don't want to do what they're doing, but never underestimate competitor research. It's so important. Hi, this is Sarah from Denverdata Web. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and subscribe for future digital strategy chats. You can also visit our website at denverdata.com or find us on social media at Denverdata Web.